assume that we need to calculate the enterprise value. So we are going to start firstly by calculating the equity value. And again, the equity value, this is the result of multiplication of the number of shares outstanding by the market share price of the common equity. So this is the first item in the enterprise value. Then if you have any debt or any loans, you have to add it to the equity value because we need to consider everything in the capital structure. Then if you have any non-controlling interest or minority interest, you need to consider it as well because this non-controlling interest is already considered in the consolidated balance sheet. So you need to consider it as well. And if you have preferred shares, in addition to the common shares, you need to consider also the value of the preferred shares outstanding. So you need to consider this value as well as part of the enterprise value. But if you have any cash available in your balance sheet, you need to deduct this cash from the calculations. Why? Actually, because we need to consider in the enterprise value the value of the operations, and the cash and the cash equivalents, and some other people are saying also for the short-term investments, it's not related to the operations or the main operations of the business. So we need to consider we need to deduct the cash and the cash equivalents. If you consider all of this form, you will be able to reach to the enterprise value. Now, another different way, if we would like to calculate the equity value, but we have already known with us the enterprise value, so we need to calculate the equity value. So it will be the same way around. Let's calculate the equity value knowing that we have available information for the enterprise value. So whatever you are adding here, it will be deducted, and whatever you are deducting here, it will be added. So simply you are going to deduct from the enterprise value any loans you are going to pay, any preferred shareholders you are going to pay them, any non-minority interest you are going to pay them. So simply I take the full value of the organization and I start to say whatever is related to the loans, it will be paid to the loans, so I'm going to deduct it. Whatever is going to be paid to the preferred shareholders, it will be deducted. Whatever is going to be paid to the minority interest, it will be deducted in order to reach to how much money will be available for the common shareholders after paying all of these parties or all of these stakeholders, such as loans, banks, bondholders, and also preferred shareholders. All of this will be deducted from the enterprise value in order to reach to the common shareholders equity or the equity balance. Also, don't forget to consider addition of the cash and the cash equivalent, because at the end of the day, if you bid every one of the banks and the preferred shareholders, bondholders, so whatever cash will be remaining, it will be the right of the common shareholders.